My name is Lauren Whitenack. I grew up in Idaho, but I actually live in Morrisville, North Carolina now. I'm an environmental consultant. I was very nature-oriented when I was a kid. Playing in the rivers, seeing tons of wildlife, because Idaho is still one of the wildest places in the country. And my parents also loved that, my dad especially. Whenever we went camping, he would take 3 or 4 field guides, Peterson field guides, for anything from amphibians to birds to shells, anything like that. And we would just spend all day finding animals and identifying them. When I was about 13 or 14, we went to a public festival in Idaho, and there was a bird observatory. It's now called Intermountain Bird Observatory. They said that they were looking for volunteers. And so my dad and I were like, yeah, Lauren wants to do this. And I'm really glad that my parents really encouraged me to do that, because I got to spend a little bit of my summers up on the mountain with all these wildlife biologists, and I got to help band birds, and it was really cool. Birding is something that I really enjoy. I really enjoy doing as an escape from the stresses and monotony of an office life and a commuting life and a school life when I was in college. It's one of the few times that I feel like I can go out in nature and just listen and watch, and all of my stresses are gone. And it's a way for me to really open my senses and connect with nature in a way that I don't feel that I have from anything else in my life. The ability to go out in nature with my father and connect when we see a bird, new or old, it's priceless to me. It means the world to me. I go through different passions in my life where I'm interested in something for a couple months and then I'm no longer that interested in it. But birding is always something that I can come back to, and I can always learn something more about, and I can always visit somewhere new. I think that anytime I travel, in the back of my mind, my little birder mind is going, what birds can I see while I'm on this trip? So I actually did take my boyfriend Hunter on his first birding trip last winter, and we went to the Outer Banks in February to see all of the tundra swans and the snow geese and all the different kinds of ducks. I told him to, not focus on all these different species names that I was calling out, and but just find your favorite bird in this group of birds and tell me why it's your favorite bird, and we can connect on that. By the end of the trip, my boyfriend had a favorite duck, and it was the northern shoveler. I think that he really enjoyed the trip, and we're actually about to go again. I find that being out in nature and sharing nature, teaching nature or learning about nature with people, you form a different type of connection with people. It's somewhere where we belong as humans.